Hello, class 8. This is your chapter number 8, that is Port Blair, a Dreamland. It is the second and the last chapter of literature for your UT2 course. Alright, in this chapter, we will read about this beautiful place that is Port Blair, where it is situated, what are the history behind it, everything we will read. But before that, let's see this. Name the places where the following monuments are located. See the first image, this first image. Can you guess which place is this? Yes, this is Gateway of India. It is situated in Mumbai, India. Alright. Then see the second image. What is the second image? Yes, this is Statue of Liberty. It is in New York, USA. And what is this third place? See, this third place is also in India. This is Vivekanand Rock Temple. It's in Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu, India. Alright. So you should know all these things. Write it in your books. Alright. Now just quickly start reading this chapter. India is a big country. Its wide range border encompasses the frozen peaks of the Himalayas, the tropical greenery of Kerala, an incomparable range of landscape, cultures, and people. See, India, it is a big country with so much diversity. You can see that in culture, temperature, seasons, people. So there is so much diversity. All right. And it has the frozen peak of Himalayas to the tropical greenery of Kerala. See, there are so many contrary things that are there in India, and that is why I'm saying that India is a diverse country. Now, see here, Port Blair, the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island, lies on the east coast of South Andaman Island. It offers a delightful view of the modern city against the vast ocean, rich wildlife, and beautiful tropical flowers to the tourists visiting the place. The present lesson tells you all about this heaven on the earth. This present lesson is about Port Blair, that is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island, and this Port Blair, it lies on the east coast of South Andaman and Nicobar Island. This place offers a very delightful, it's a very beautiful place. If you get a chance, just visit this place. It's a very beautiful island, and it has beautiful tropical flowers, rich wildlife which you can go and see. That is why tourists love this place. This present lesson is all about Port Blair, and it is being said that it is heaven on the earth. It's that much beautiful, full of greenery, full of wildlife, rich culture, and everything. All right. Now let's start reading it. Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island, which is one of the union territories of our country, India. Port Blair is the largest town in Andaman Island. So what is written here, that Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island, and Andaman Nicobar Island is one of the union territories of India. Port Blair is the largest town in this island. Understood? Now see, it is undoubtedly one of the most attractive and popular tourist place of India. Once called the Kalapani Blackwater, it is now like any other modernized city of India, where people go round the year for an unforgettable experience. So it is said here that undoubtedly one of the most attractive and popular tourist place of India is Port Blair. Okay. Once it was only called Kalapani, and why it is called Kalapani we will read later in this chapter. But now it is modernized. Everything is modernized there, and people go around, like people go there, visit this place for an unforgettable experience. Why it is unforgettable? Because of the beauty, that is the natural beauty that is there in Port Blair. All right. Now see, it is all because its government and the administration have taken lots of steps to develop it in a planned way. And why it is very beautiful, why there is unforgettable experience that you get from Port Blair? Because of its government and all the administration. They have taken lot of steps to keep it in this way that once you visit it, there's a unforgettable experience that you get from this place. Okay, its natural beauty coupled with its meticulous planning has made it a big hub for tourists who flock here from all over the world. What is said here, that the natural beauty that is there, which is coupled with, you know, with very careful attention that they have given, these administration and government, they have given a very careful attention to the natural beauty, to maintaining everything there, that it has become a big hub for tourists, and they come from all over the world to visit Port Blair because of its natural beauty. All right. Now see, it is well connected to Kolkata and Chennai airports. There are several comfortable flights for the tourists and government officials from Kolkata and Chennai visiting Port Blair. The highly improved air facilities provided by different airlines of the country and warm reception of the tourists at the airport make one's visit to Port Blair a memorable pleasure trip. Some people travel to the island by ship too. So what is said here, that it's not like that's just because a island, it is an island, it is an island, it is not well connected with airports or anything. It's not like that. It is well properly connected to Kolkata and Chennai airports, and there are several comfortable flights that you can get from Kolkata and Chennai to visit Port Blair. The highly improved facility, that highly improved air facility provided by different airlines, and that warm reception, like, you know, warm welcome that you get at the airport by the people, make you visit Port Blair again and again. You want to visit it again and again. Some people even travel to island by ship too. There is a chance that you can go there by ship, and if you want, you can go by the means of airplanes. All right. Now see here, in 1789, the government of Bengal established a penal colony on Chatham Island in the southeast bay of Great Andaman, named Port Blair, to honor Lieutenant Archibald Blair of the British East India Company. After 2 years, the colony moved to the north east part of Great Andaman and was named Port Cornwallis after Admiral William Cornwallis. However, due to much disease and death in the penal colony, government ceased to operate it in May 1796. So what happened in 1789? The government of Bengal, they established a penal colony on this Chatham Island that is situated in the southeast bay of Great Andaman, and that was named Port Blair. And why it was named Port Blair? To give honor to Lieutenant Archibald Blair. He was in the British East India Company. So to honor him, to give him respect, to pay him honor, the Bengal government has named this place Port Blair. But what happened after 2 years? The colony, they moved to northeast part of the Great Andaman and was named Port Cornwallis after Admiral William Cornwallis. But what happened? There was disease, and because of that disease, death happened in this penal colony, and the government, they brought an end to operate it in 1796. Means there were no there was, you know, everything ceased there in this Port Blair. Now see here, in 1824, Port Cornwallis was the rendezvous of the fleet carrying the army to the First Anglo-Burmese War. In the 1830s and 1840s, shipwrecked crew which landed on the Andamans were often attacked and killed by the natives, alarming the British government. In 1855, the government proposed another settlement on the island, including a convict establishment, but the Indian Revolt of 1857 forced much delay in its construction. So what happened in 1824? Port Cornwallis, Port Cornwallis was a place used for meeting at an agreed time and agreed place. So that was a place where they used to meet at agreed time and agreed place. And there was a fleet that was carrying the army to the First Anglo-Burmese War. So they met there. And in the 1830s and 1840s, shipwreck means destructed ship by storm or some collision. The crew, which they landed on Andaman, and there they were attacked and killed by the natives of the and this Port Blair. They attacked all the crew member who got there on this Andaman, this island. Okay, and this killing by the natives, it alarmed the British government. So in 1855, the government, it proposed another settlement on the island, and that included a convict establishment. But what happened, there was an Indian revolt of 1857. Because of that, there were delay in the construction. Right, so I'm doing it till here. In the next video I will finish this chapter, and we will do all the take the correct options, and then I'll give you question answer in the written form. See, in this chapter you don't have to understand, or there's nothing to understand. You just have to read everything, because it's about a place, and every dates and related to that dates, whatever incident happened, that is important. You have to learn them. You can't just make it up. You have to learn all the names of the people who are concerned in this chapter, and all the dates you have to learn, because this is going to come in your exam. As you know, your paper will again be, I think it will be objective. So I'm doing it till here. In the next video we will finish this chapter. Bye and take care.